Welcome back to CarTech Zone, and today we're diving into a machine that isn't just a vehicle, isn't just a weapons platform, and definitely isn't just another military tech milestone. This is the M270 MLRS, the tracked, armored, battlefield-shaping rocket system that has defined American long-range firepower for more than 4 decades. And in 2025, it's still evolving, still relevant, and still one of the most capable artillery platforms anywhere in the world. So buckle up, because this isn't a small review. This is a full, deep, 2025 level breakdown of performance, reliability, upgrades, practical user impressions, operating capability, and the realistic price picture, all crafted so you get the real enthusiast's view of what the M270 MLRS represents today. Let's start with the basic idea of what this machine is meant to do. The M270 MLRS, short for Multiple Launch Rocket System, was developed to give the U.S. Army the ability to deliver precise, rapid, overwhelming firepower across long ranges. Instead of firing a single large artillery shell from a traditional howitzer, the M270 fires guided or unguided rockets from pods mounted on a heavy tracked chassis. One vehicle can launch multiple rockets in seconds, saturating an area or precisely hitting a single target depending on the type of munition. In 2025, the core design is still instantly recognizable: 2 interchangeable launch pods mounted on a Bradley-based tracked chassis. Each pod can carry 6 guided rockets or a single tactical missile depending on mission configuration. But what makes the modern M270 impressive is not the basic silhouette, it's the set of upgrades this machine has received in the last decade. The U.S. military has been investing heavily in digital fire control systems, improved GPS-guided munitions, extended range rockets, and more durable components designed for high-intensity operations. Let's talk real-world performance. The M270 in 2025 isn't the same old Cold War launcher. Thanks to modernization packages, the vehicle now boasts faster launch readiness, better target acquisition, and improved networking with other battlefield systems. Modern sensors, data links, and battlefield communication allow it to receive target information from drones, satellites, command centers, or forward observers in real time. The accuracy of the GMLRS rockets, that's the Guided Multiple Launch Rocket System, is one of the biggest reasons this platform remains so valuable. These rockets can hit targets with extreme precision at ranges commonly reported around 70+ kilometers. But 2025's long-range variants have pushed even farther, extending range well beyond previous limits depending on munition type. The vehicle itself is heavily armored, capable of surviving battlefield threats, and the tracked platform ensures mobility across mud, sand, snow, and rough terrain where wheeled launchers might struggle. One of the biggest strengths of the M270 is how fast it can strike and disappear. A well-trained crew can receive coordinates, launch rockets, and relocate all within a very small time window. That shoot and scoot capability makes it extremely hard for enemies to detect or counter. The launcher doesn't need to linger. It hits, moves, and stays alive for the next mission. Let's talk mobility for a moment. The tracked system means it's not going to win any races, and it's definitely not light. But in terms of battlefield mobility, especially in rough conditions, the M270 is built to keep up with armored and mechanized brigades. It can cross rough fields, uneven ground, and broken terrain. It's not fast, but it's steady, stable, and dependable. Reliability is one of the reasons the U.S. continues upgrading the platform instead of retiring it. In 2025, the digital cockpit and onboard fire control computers have made the operator's job easier and more efficient than ever. Where older systems required more manual calibration, the modern M270 brings a streamlined interface, improved targeting software, faster calculations, and even integration with advanced surveillance assets. Now let's address the elephant in the room: price. Military hardware isn't sold like commercial trucks or cars, and exact pricing varies depending on upgrades, packages, and contracts. But to give a realistic review, we can talk about general cost categories. A modernized M270 launcher can cost several $1 million, typically estimated in the mid-single-digit millions depending on the configuration and upgrade level. The rockets themselves vary widely. Standard guided rockets are significantly cheaper than long-range or specialized versions, while tactical missiles can reach into much higher price brackets. So is it expensive? Absolutely. But when you consider what the platform does, delivering precision strikes from dozens of kilometers away, surviving frontline conditions, integrating with modern ISR networks, and operating with high reliability, the cost aligns with its mission profile. You're not just buying a vehicle. You're buying a complete, long-range firepower solution. In terms of real battlefield performance, the M270 has repeatedly proven its capability in multiple international environments. Its tracked mobility means it can operate in places where wheeled systems like the HIMARS might struggle. That's why the US continues to operate both HIMARS for rapid, road-based deployment, and M270 for heavy mechanized operations. One of the most notable aspects of the 2025 M270 review is its role within modern tactical doctrine. The US and its allies are increasingly focused on multi-domain operations, ground, air, cyber, and space assets all linked together. The M270 fits this perfectly. It can receive target data from long-range sensors, drones, and satellites, making it part of a connected strike network rather than a standalone launcher. Let's dive a little deeper into the ammunition types because this is where the M270 truly shines. Standard GMLRS rockets are extremely accurate, capable of striking within meters of their target. Alternative warheads allow for different mission types, from bunker breaking to anti-armor to area suppression. Longer-range variants help expand the battlefield footprint, giving commanders more flexibility. Tactical missiles give the system the capability to hit high-value targets at extended distances. The M270 in 2025 is also benefiting from enhanced survivability. It has improved armor protection, better heat management, and safer onboard systems. The crew works from inside an armored cabin, and all the launching is done without exposing personnel. The ability to fire from cover or partial concealment adds even another layer of protection. In terms of maintenance and durability, the M270 has a long track record. Crews familiar with tracked armored vehicles find it straightforward to maintain compared to more delicate systems. With upgraded electronics and simplified diagnostics, identifying issues is faster, and replacing components is easier. So how does it compare to its closest relative, the HIMARS? The easiest way to understand the difference is this. The M270 is heavier, more armored, more stable for off-road conditions, and can carry double the rocket load because it holds 2 pods instead of 1. The trade-off is weight, logistics, and speed. HIMARS can be air transported more easily and deployed quickly, while M270 excels in heavier, high-intensity environments. Let's talk usefulness in modern conflict scenarios. Precision is everything now. The days of flooding an area with unguided shells are fading. Modern warfare demands accuracy, coordination, and minimizing collateral damage. The M270, with its digital targeting and GPS-guided rockets, fits that requirement perfectly. It can hit a small, high-priority target hundreds of miles from friendly lines, all while the crew remains secure inside an armored vehicle. Another aspect worth mentioning is crew efficiency. A small crew can operate the system effectively thanks to automation and digital controls. Training programs in 2025 place strong emphasis on rapid deployment, precision targeting, and integration with scouting assets. As a result, modern M270 operations are far more efficient than earlier models. The M270's long-term future remains strong. With ongoing upgrades planned and extended-range munitions under development, the platform is expected to serve well beyond 2030. Its adaptability has been one of the key reasons it continues to be maintained. Unlike many military vehicles that quickly become outdated, the M270's modular design allows it to keep up with modern demands simply by upgrading its electronics, launch system software, and compatible munitions. Now, let's address user perception, or in this case, operator perception. Soldiers who have worked with the M270 often highlight a few points: the stability of the tracked platform, the protection of the armored cab, the reliability of the firing system, and the confidence they have in the accuracy of modern rockets. They also mention the noise, the weight, and the logistics. This is not a lightweight vehicle, and operating it means working with serious machinery, significant fuel use, and heavy equipment. But even with those realities, the platform's battlefield value outweighs the challenges. From a technical reviewer's perspective in 2025, the M270 MLRS stands as a perfect example of a military machine that was engineered right from the beginning. The original concept was so strong that decades later, upgrades and enhancements have only made it better. It's a combination of firepower, protection, precision, and adaptability, qualities that keep it essential even as technology evolves. And finally, the question that every review ultimately leads to: is the M270 MLRS still worth the investment in 2025? The answer is yes. As long as militaries value long-range precision fire, fast strike and move capability, armored survivability, and heavy-duty reliability, the M270 remains a frontline asset. Its price reflects its capability, and its performance reflects decades of refinement. This has been your full 2025 deep dive review of the M270 MLRS, the heavy, precise, battle-proven launcher that continues to define American long-range firepower. Thanks for watching CarTech Zone, and if you want more detailed breakdowns of military systems, vehicles, and future defense tech, make sure to stick around for the next one.